Oh, that's really zoomed in. Okay, I feel like because I'm in the filming mood, I'm just going to bash out a load of videos now. So if you see me wearing the same thing and looking like the same person in every single one of these videos in December, then mind your own business. So I mentioned this on my November roundup, but I posted a video in 2020, in December 2020, saying the 21 books that I want to read in 2021. It is somehow December 2021 now, and I thought it would be quite fun just to go back and Eleanor, Marie, Rose, I don't know how to find this video, 21 books? Here we go. So this was last year, and I thought it would just be like a different fun publishing book related video to see how many of these I actually did. So this is gonna be me reacting to that video. Is it better if I put headphones in? I don't have headphones though. I'm gonna start it from the beginning. It's okay, it's only 6 minutes long, so this hopefully won't be a long video. Let's see. My hair, oh my god, first of all, my hair looks so different. I used to have extensions in as of like a few months ago. This is like nano beads. So my hair looks so thick and nice and long. Okay. Oh, also my lighting situation is atrocious. I'm in the conservatory of our house, and even like my bookshelf looks ridiculous. Also my little mic that's there, okay, sorry, I will get to the books thing in a minute, but my little mic that's there rather than having like my Rode mic now. She said, okay, so I won this on I bought this at a book sale thing at Bloomsbury. No, I have not read this. Madness of Crowds, I also have not read that. I feel like this is how this video is going to go, isn't it? I'm just not going to read any of these. But I have read other books instead. Madness of Crowds, yeah, I don't know if I want to read that one anymore. Indistractable, I definitely want to read that. I haven't, but I gave that to a couple of friends as well, so I bought extra copies, but that's about kind of like social media and stuff, so I do want to read that. City of Girls, okay, I'll be honest, my mum read this a couple months ago and she was like, it's not the shit, Eleanor, don't bother reading it. And it's quite a big book as well, and I struggle with big books because I am a child. And she was like, it's just probably not worth it. So I'm going to take this off my list of books to read. Let me know if you think I should do otherwise. Justice on Trial by Chris Dorr, I have read this. I've read this in I think January, so I'll leave down below what I thought of it in my review. I did enjoy that, very different, it's a non-fiction book. Yeah, that was Justice on Trial. So I've read one. I've read one so far, about 5 or 6 that I've gone through. I feel like I just said these are the books that I want to read just because they were the only books I had at the time. Humankind, I have not read that. That's supposed to be quite good though. I think that's a non-fiction one by Bloomsbury. It's quite a fat book though, so again, it puts me off. Is that a Secret Barrister? Yeah, Barrister. I want to read that. I've given that to my sister, a copy of that to my sister as well, because she's a solicitor, lawyer. You're Not the Man You're Supposed to Be. Yeah, I was meant to read this a while ago because I have the proof as well, but I haven't. But it's about men being told, you know, to man up, etc. And yeah, it's more for men, but I still want to read it. Perimenopause Power, that's the second in the series after Period Power, which I still think would be interesting. Again, not on my menopause, but you learn something new every day. Period Power was like very heavily bigged up, so 12 Rules for Life. No, my boyfriend started reading this? Yeah, I think he got to like rule 1 and was like, I can't read anymore because he doesn't read. He hasn't read since he was about 8. But yeah, that'll be fun to read. Why Sex Doesn't Matter. I forgot I have that. Where is that? Is that under my bed? I do want to read that. Why Sex Doesn't Matter. I do want to read Travelling in a Strange Land. I'm not gonna lie, that book from the cover, it's not doing it for me. It looks a bit boring, but it looks like a thin book, which sometimes I like to do just to break up my reading if I've spent days on one book or weeks on one book. Next one is Vexed. Oh, okay, so that's about being vexed, anger, etc. I'm going to assume. Again, that's a small book, so maybe I'll read that just to break up my reading habits. Again, I kind of forgot that I have all of these. Like, where are these? Because these aren't on my bookshelf. Noughts and Crosses by Mallory Blackman. She's written quite a few from what I know, and these are supposed to be really, really good, so I definitely want to still read that. I haven't read this. I was so ambitious. Look at me thinking I was going to read all these books. I've read 1 so far. Lovely Bones. No, I haven't read that. I've got 2 copies of that for some reason. I think I picked one up at a charity shop for like 50p and didn't realise I've already got a copy. But Lovely Bones, I think is that a film as well? So I always want to read the book before I watch the film. David Chariandi's Brother. I did read that. Did really enjoy that. Again, a small book about race, about brotherhood, about family, about friendships, about drugs, etc. I did really enjoy that. Very visual book. The Rosie Project. The Rosie Project was one of my favourite books, still one of my favourite books, and I'm yet to read the second in this series, so the Rosie Result or something I think is the final one. I can't remember what the second one is. Oh, amazing. Absolutely love that. I'll leave my review down below again. The Winner Effect. No, I don't know what this is. This was only a year ago, like how have I forgotten what all of these are? Also I definitely did forget that I even filmed this video, so literally until like this week, and I was like, yeah, let's see how many of them I've actually read, because not a lot by the sounds of it. What am I on? 2 now that I've read, and I'm on probably like 10, 15. Three Women by Lisa Taddeo. I have actually read this one. Really good, a Bloomsbury book about 3 women. It's a non-fiction book, but reads like a fiction book. I'll leave my review down below. We Need to Talk About Love. That reminds me of We Need to Talk About Kevin, which again is a book that I want to read. I haven't read this, I'll be honest. We've only got a minute left of the video, and so far I think I've read 3 books. Also, I like how my hair in this video is basically the same as how I've got my hair here. Nothing's changed. What is that? Oh, The Notebook. I also haven't read that, and I've not watched the film, which surprised a lot of people, and they're like, you're gonna cry. It's like, yes, I cry at anything any day anyway, so I probably will cry at it. No, that's it. Well, that's it. That is literally, I've named it 21 books that I want to read in 2021, my TBR for the new year speed video. Yeah, it was a speed video, and we found out from that I've not read any of them. However, I do think it's nice to look back on those kind of things and be like, what did I want to read? Do I still want to read them now? You know, there's no point me reading it if I've heard bad reviews or if I'm not in the mood and that's not the kind of genre I'm at the time. I have obviously read other books this year instead, either ones that have just come up last minute or I've been gifted as review copies, or that I'm just more in the mood for and have bought myself. I bought myself a load of books for my birthday in February, so I hauled all of them. That'll be maybe an interesting one to do as well, see how many of them I actually read. But yeah, I hope this was more of like a fun video. Not exactly surprising considering I didn't read hardly any of the ones that I planned to read. However, I have read some other ones this year instead that were really good.